What a Irish Christmas day. Hip hip hooray. What a Irish Christmas day. Hip hip hooray. What a Irish Christmas day. See the children singing songs on a Christmas morning. See the people singing sweet songs on a Christmas day. Never feel the breeze so cool like a early Christmas morning. Never feel the breeze so cool like a early Christmas day. Hey, hip hip hooray! What a Irish Christmas morning. Hip hip hooray! What a Irish Christmas day. Them have a little show down the Caribbean Christmas morning. Them have another show up for regal on Christmas morning. See the people doing everything the nice of the Christmas morning. See the people doing everything the nice of the Christmas swing. Yeah. Hear the children singing songs on a Christmas morning. Hear the people singing sweet songs on a Christmas day. Never feel the breeze so cool like a early Christmas morning. Never feel the breeze so cool like a early Christmas day. Them have a little show down a Caribbean Christmas morning. Them have another show up a regal on Christmas morning. See the people doing everything the nice of the Christmas morning. See the people doing everything the nice of the Christmas day and day. Hip hip hooray! What a Irish Christmas morning. Hip hip hooray, hooray, hooray! What a Irish Christmas day. Yeah. Hip hip hooray! What a Irish Christmas day is. Hip hip hooray! What a Irish Christmas morning. Hip hip hooray, hooray, hooray! What a Irish Christmas day is.
Happy Saturday, good people. Man, I cannot believe we are on day 5 of 12 days of sweetness. Ooh, and I'm even getting a lot better at slowly fading the music out when we get started. Welcome to 12 Days of Sweetness. If you are just joining us and you're like, what is this 12 Days of Sweetness thing? I saw someone post about it. I saw a graphic about it. You keep talking about it, Rakita. Well, let me tell you, 12 Days of Sweetness is our love offering to Black women. Yep. It's our love offering to Black women. It's our call to the world that despite how crazy and heavy and hard it has been for many of us this year, Black women are still thriving. We are still joyous. We can still be in community and celebrate each other. We can still pour into each other. We can gather the sweetness. Ooh, that should be a new title for one of our events, Gathering the Sweetness. Mental note. Um, this is how we are going out, closing out the year of 2025 in this very, very sweet way. Hi, Kamaria. Happy day 5. Can you believe it has been 5 days of this? I feel like I'm losing my voice a little bit. But it has been 5 days, 5 full, enriching, sweet days where we're sharing stories, we're sharing tips, we're being vulnerable, we are offering ourselves. And I say we because there are 15 of us, 15 dope Black women who are business owners, who are artists, creatives, writers, therapists, community builders, healers, womb activationers, priestess. The list is so full. Hi, Stacy. Happy Saturday to you too. I hope you all are easing into Saturday, into your weekend. We're slowing it down a little bit today and shifting, right? Because we have been going strong for the last 4 days, and we've been starting in the evenings. But listen, it's the weekend, and we want you to have your evenings to yourself in however fashion that you see fit. And so we thought, let's move this up to early in the day, whether you are getting ready to start your day, you're in the car, you're cozied up on the couch, wrapped up, about to binge watch some good shows. Also, I'm looking for some recommendations, y'all, because I am just about exhausted my show list, movie list. I love cartoons. I love holiday movies. I love corny romantic movies. I love a good action. Anything that's going to have me sitting on the edge of the couch going, I love that. I love any shows that have multiple seasons that I can binge and sit into. I love all things witches, werewolves, fantasy. So if you have some recommendations for me, because it is getting really cold here in New York, and your girl plans on not leaving the house if I can help it. So please drop your recommendations in the chat. I am a huge binger. So I might have already seen or dived into what you suggest, but I still want to know what you're watching because maybe I haven't and I want to see that. So yes, that's my ask of the community on this good Saturday. Back to it. So it's Saturday, and like I said, we're switching it up a little bit, moving things early in the day so that you can spend the rest of the day indulging, or I hope you're indulging in some kind of sweetness. If you have just finally accepted your access link invitation to the portal, because in addition to these live streams, we have a whole community on Circle where you can do the full 12-day experience. It is free to join if you are a Black woman looking for community, looking for some reaffirming, looking for some new tools, tips, methods, all of those things. Then you want to be inside of the community, because inside the community is where you get access to all of the lessons and recordings. Each one of the luxury curators has taken time out of their busy lives to curate something very special just for you. They are sharing a little bit of themselves, their sweetness, their genius, because we want you all to be full and sweet and thriving as you step into 2026. So come join us. If you have not joined the community yet, the little thing that's scrolling across the bottom or the top of your screen has the link so that you can join. If you have joined and you're like, how do I get access? You have to actually accept the invitation and complete your profile to do that. So I hope you will join us. There are some really amazing women in there. The last time I checked, there were about 101. Now, not all 101 has completed their profile, but a good portion of them, over half. And so that means that not only are you going to get access to the recordings, but you could also make a new friend or two. You could also connect directly with the luxury curators in there. There's a marketplace inside of the space that has offerings from each of the curators. I'm talking some good stuff from products like decks. So there are relationship decks, there are journal prompting decks that are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We actually have given away two of those in over the 4 days. There are journals, there are books. A lot of our curators have written books, plural, not just one, but plural. So there are access to the books. There are also, if you're looking for something deeper, right? Like you're like, I need a deeper practice. I need some accountability. There are coaching programs in there. There are certifications in there. There are infinity groups in there. There's so many things. There are, I was just talking about this earlier this week. There are astrology readings. So you could schedule an astrology reading. You could get an intuitive reading. There's so many things inside the marketplace, but guess what? The only way to have access to them, you gotta join and you gotta complete your profile so you can see all of those. So yes, come join us in the circle. That is how you get your full 12-day experience. Let's see. Thank you, Kamaria. Ooh, let's see. Ooh, what are you giving me? Are these recommendations waiting to excels? I did not know that this is the anniversary, but listen, I just watched that last month. I don't mind watching it again. Now that I know it's the anniversary, I might make me a nice little drink and sit and watch that. Thank you. Yes, I understand that staying in during the cold. I'm a May baby, y'all. Okay? I'm not built for this weather. And yet and still I'm here. I've been here already 6 years. I cannot believe it has been 6 years, but I have been here 6 years. We moved to Brooklyn in the middle of the pandemic, and my landlord is so good. Our home is so beautiful that really there why would I leave this, right? Like when we leave this, it will be to another state or country. If you let my wife choose, we would be out of the country tomorrow. So yes, it's cold and I hear there's gonna be snow. And so I'm not going anywhere. I don't like to order groceries on Instacart, but I did this morning because I was like, I'm not going anywhere. So yes, there's that. Um, does anybody else, when they sit at their desk and work, do they have multiple drinks? Because I usually have 2 to 3 drinks sitting with me. It's usually a water or a coconut water or something. It's usually coffee, tea, some kind of juice. Sometimes it will be a soda because occasionally I like a little soda. Um, but there's always multiple glasses. Today's drink of choice, if you were watching us or if you have seen or was with us last night, I think it was last night, I was talking about tea. Now, I'm a coffee drinker. Love me some coffee. If you let me and I'm being irresponsible, I will drink multiple cups of coffee a day. Not because I need it to wake up. That's not the reason. I absolutely love the taste of coffee. And I'm not a coffee snob. Although the older I get, I feel like I should be a little bit more refined when it comes to the coffee. So we'll see how that goes next year. But I'm a coffee drinker. It was also coffee was one of my very first rituals. I'm a ritual girl. I love a good ritual. And what I mean by that is, what I mean by it being one of my first rituals is when I was younger, my grandmother in the morning would drink coffee. And I wanted to be grown. I wanted to sit with her and try to read the newspaper, although I don't even know if I could read yet at the time. But it looked so fun. And because my grandmother was doing it, I wanted to do it too. And so she would make me what she called coffee milk, right? And honestly, it was mostly warm milk with a little bit of sweetener. It usually was like an evaporated milk or something like that, right? With like a splash of coffee, just enough to make it brown so that I would think that I was drinking coffee. And I loved it. I would go home, like if I was staying with her for the weekend, I would go home back to my mom, and I would be like, "Mom, I had coffee. Grandma gave me coffee." No, listen, my mom was so livid, right? Because how elders are like, "Don't you shouldn't be giving your baby coffee. It's too young. It's gonna stunt their growth." Where did that come from? I don't know, but that was the thing, right? So I'll never forget. She was like, "What do you mean she gave you coffee?" And she had called her and was like fussing because my grandma had gave me coffee. And I remember her saying something like, it was just milk with a little splash in it. I say that to say that has been, it's probably the reason why I love coffee, because for me, it's very nostalgic. I attach it to the memory of sitting with my grandmother in the morning. We're not really talking about nothing. The radio may be playing. If it was a Sunday, it was some good gospel. Um, but that was our thing. That was our girl time together. And so now having a cup of coffee in the morning is the trigger for me that the day is getting ready to start. So I love coffee, and it is one of my favorite things ever. And whenever I drink it, I do think of my grandmother. I do think about being grown, right? Like I'm short, so maybe it did attribute to stunting my growth. I don't know. But listen, I don't even care because I love it so much and it brings me so much joy. Thank you, Stacy. That is one of my sweetest memories, one of my first memories of girl time with the women in my family. So I say that to say I'm usually a coffee drinker. But yesterday, as I mentioned, it's getting colder. And so I've been really getting into teas. And yesterday, I just had a really simple tea, which was like an Earl Grey with milk. And there was a honey that I had told you all about that was an herbal infused honey. And I promised you that I would tell you who the owner is. It is a Black owned woman here in New York. I had to double check to make sure you could order it online if you choose so. And I have a little bit left, but this one is Flower Power, and it's by Miss Delabese. I love her. Usually, when I see her here, she's usually vending at one of the festivals. That is one of the things I love about Brooklyn is that you can always find you a good block party, some kind of festival happening, whether it's inside or out. And she's usually here at the festival. And she always has her daughter with her. It's just so sweet. Her table setup is absolutely beautiful. It is attributed to ancestral wisdom, herbal wisdom. And so usually when I see her, I end up getting tons of them. I usually get like the little jars so that I could try the different ones. And like I mentioned yesterday, we have one that is infused with charcoal, which is really like for your lungs. But so this is Flower Power. This is the one that is infused with Damiana, chamomile, jasmine, hibiscus, rose petals, passion flower, hyssop, red clover blossom, and calendula. And this is my tea today. I'm drinking it in a glass so you could see how beautiful the color is, right? What I also love about her honeys is that you could just make a nice sweet summer drink. We also like to just do like a spring water and add the honey and mix it up and blend it in so it's really like a little sweet tea. But today I just have the Flower Power and some honey lavender tea. That's my tea for the day. And it's so good, so floral. If you like a loose leaf tea or like a floral flavor, it blends perfectly. You should check her out. I promise I will drop the information inside of the community so that you all can check her out. She's amazing. So that's my tea of choice. That's my drink of choice today. But remember, I said, do you all ever have multiple glasses, different kinds of drinks? Because I like to switch it up. And so also today, of course, in my wine glass is coconut water. I do my coconut water a little bit differently. I like to do, I like to split it. So it's usually coconut water and some kind of filtered water, whether it's spring or distilled. And I love to add a squeeze of key lime and a pinch of salt. Listen, it makes me feel like I'm back on the island. It makes me feel sexy and juicy and well hydrated, honestly. My favorite coconut water that I have been drinking lately is that Just Coconut brand. If you've seen it, I actually really love the taste of coconut in my drinks. Not so much in like my sweets, but in my drinks. So try it. Coconut water, half coconut water, half regular water, a pinch of salt, usually like a sea salt or a mineral salt, key lime, mix it together. Chef's kiss. Those are my drinks of choice this morning. Like I said, today we are slowing it down a little bit because it's Saturday. And if you can help it, your weekends should be about replenishing yourself from the busy week. Your weekends should be sweet. I love to slowly get up. I mean, honestly, I slowly get up most days, but the weekend especially. This morning, I took a very, very hot shower. If you can see, my head is covered because I washed my hair, put some little twist in it. So, later in the week, I'll fluff it out. I did me a facial. If you can tell, I'm a little bit more shiny today. Did me a facial, and now I'm having my tea and coconut water. And I just love that. I'm sharing with you because I hope that you've done something sweet for yourself um, this morning or before you fully get into your weekend. I want to know, drop in the chats. Tell me, what does a Saturday taste like for you? What does it taste like right now? And what are you hoping it tastes like moving forward? What are some ways that you will ensure that Saturday always tastes like that? How are you slowing down and fully allowing yourself to rest? Think about it for a second. Yesterday, we talked about journaling and the power of it, right? We've been talking all week about the language, the power of our words, the mastery in that. We've been talking about what it looks like and feels like to dream up your sweet life. We've been talking about sisterhood and how to practice healthy, loving, supportive sisterhood. All of these things that have happened this week, all of these really full and enriching conversations. I hope that you have taken some time to really soak it in. And if you're inside the portal, I hope that you are watching the recordings, maybe once or twice. The beauty is that you can come back to it at any time. The space will stay open until January 1st. So you have some time to indulge. My Saturday, as I sip some more tea, my Saturday tastes like, I have a story. I love to tell a good story. And if you've been with us all week, then you know that I used to live in Puerto Rico. But before I lived there, I visited when I think maybe I was like 21 or 22. I went with a girl. We had a nice time, but that's not the story. We stayed at this hotel. I think it was called like the Water Sun or something like that, the Water Beach Hotel or something like that. And every time you would walk in, it had this smell of roasted oranges. I don't know if you have ever smelled this smell, but it's very sweet and citrusy. I normally don't like strong floral smells, so there wasn't a floral smell, but it was like sweet with citrus and salt. What I imagine they were thinking represented the smell of salty air, right? Because you're at the beach. Everywhere you went in the hotel, you could smell this scent when you would walk in. It was always blue, dimly lit. There were always big glass bowls of oranges everywhere. You would go in the elevators, you could smell the smell. I mean, you could smell it everywhere. It was such a pleasant smell. I remember at 22, I was like, "Ooh, I'm grown. Look at me. Ooh, this feels good. This feels freeing and exciting. And I feel a little rich because everywhere I walked, they were greeting me. They were asking me, would you like to have a drink? What would you like to eat?" It was very boutique style hotel. That's what my Saturday smells like. That orange, salty, sweet smell. What it tastes like. Now, if you've been to an island, any island, honestly, you probably are very familiar with this. You know that when they fry whole fish, so you like a snapper, and then you squeeze a little lime on it, and you get taste like the garlic and the onions and peppers, and it's so good. Very simple, very clean, with a bed of rice, usually like a rice or tostones. That's what my Saturday tastes like. I think there's a theme happening here, probably because it's cold outside and I really want to be on the beach somewhere, on somebody's island. Um, so that's what I'm thinking about today. I want my Saturday to remind me of that warm, freeing feeling that I get, especially when I am on an island, especially when I'm traveling, when I'm near big bodies of water. That's what it feels, tastes, and smells like. And I love it. I'm here for it. Um, Camaria, I love hearing you talk about Puerto Rico. I think of my said great aunt who lives in Aguadilla. Wait, you attribute me to a nice little stud? Because do I give off subtly aggressively energy? Because I'm not mad at it. I'm just asking. Um, but yeah, Puerto Rico is one of those places that always have my heart. As soon as I landed, I felt at home. Like this must have been my place in a past life. So I'm glad that I could give you that that thought. Stacy, I started my day by fully moisturizing my body, putting my lounge wear and jewelry on, and I had a taste for hot butter. Listen, I let me. I'm so glad you said this because it's two parts of this. This fully moisturizing your body. As I get older, my moisturizing routine has gone to a whole new level. Okay. And in addition, it is also taken way more time. When I was younger, I was like, listen, I'm just trying to not be ashy. Let me get it on and go. But now I love to take it slow. I love to invest in really great products. Ooh, what kind of products are you using for moisturizing? Because now that it's cold outside, I need to switch up my moisturizing products so that I do not get ashy because it's real out here. But I love that. And also, come on, grits. I, if you remember, I used to be a caterer. I still do cook, but I used to be a caterer. And um, years ago, we used to have this company, this like sister company, where we did queer events in DC. And one of our very first brunches, we had these smoky Gouda grits. To this day, when I run into someone who had experienced that, they love to be like, I'm still thinking about those grits. Now, that was more than 10 years ago. They love to say that I'm still thinking about those grits. Are you making them? Have you made those recently? Right? Like they love that's like the top of the thing. That and then the fried chicken. They would be like, "Oh, remember that time you made?" I don't even cook fried chicken. I don't fried chicken often anymore. But people who you ever run into people who like just won't let you outlive your the version of you that was 1.0. That's what happens. Now, I'm not mad at it because if you remember my food, if you've ever experienced eating my food, I'm always honored. And so if that was a core memory inside, great. But I love that you said that you had a taste for it. I hope that you, if you have not had any, I hope you get some. Make some, order some, go get some. If not today, tomorrow. Because yes, yes to these grits. And yes, a Palmer's cocoa butter girl. Girl, listen, I used to love cocoa butter. My wife does not really like the smell of it. And so I'll never forget when we first started dating, she would tell me she really doesn't like the smell. She's gonna kill me if she sees this. And I'm like, why would you tell those people that? I'm sorry, honey, I love you, but it is the truth, right? And so I really kind of stopped wearing it for a while. And then I've been like trying to incorporate it back. But yes, I too love a good cocoa butter and especially a Palmer's, although they've changed their formula a little bit in the last few years, which I'm not fond of. But the tried and true things, right? Like I think we should stick with what we know. And it smells good. It also reminds me of living on the island again. So yes. Um thank you, Kamaria, for the clarification. I know you wasn't comparing me to your aunt. I was just joking with you. But yes. And also, come on, listen, we could be family. That is the goal of this. I keep telling you all about joining this experience and making new friends, but I meant that for me too. The other curators, they meant that for them too. We don't want to just talk at you, right? Like this is a community. I always tell people, especially when we have events or they come to a retreat, if we've been together for some days on end, we family. Okay. You don't gotta wait for me to have an event or a retreat to call me, to talk to me. We can talk outside of that. If you come to New York and you want to have some coffee or some tea, I'm always down. Or you want to go eat some good food, I am married to an amazing Virgo who has pages and pages of food recommendations, okay? Because she loves to document everything so we have something to refer to. We could flip through the pages and pick something, or you could just come to the house and I can cook, you know? Either way, we are family and it's going to be what it's going to be. So, this tea is absolutely amazing, even better than I thought it was going to be. Um, but yes, before we take a little break and get ready for our luxury curator today, let's do a little check in of our body. And then I'm going to actually let me tell you about the curator first, and then we will do the check in. You'll hear a little holiday music playing, and then we'll come back. I think that makes much more sense. So, um, this curator that is coming up is very special. I feel like I've said that about all of them. They're all special in their right. But this one has known me since I was in the seventh, eighth grade, since middle school. Okay, y'all. So we go back very, very, very far. We have known each other in many versions of ourselves, stages of life. We have known each other. Okay. I could remember at school dances, seeing her throw it in a circle. Okay. It has been amazing to witness how she has grown into the powerhouse that she is today. I have learned from her. I have laid in her bosom and cried when my mother was nearing the end. She has prayed for me. She has sat with me in her busy, busy day, popped up to hold space. She is one of those really beautiful examples of friendship and community. Her name is Thema Azize Serwa, and she is the founder of the Womb Sauna, which we will get into because I have had some experiences, whether I am sitting on her pot, which we will talk about when she comes. I've had experiences hearing her talk. When this woman talks, you will feel it in your core. When I was living in Puerto Rico, I would get on her morning calls because remember yesterday I said to you there were moments living by myself that I was like, I'm scared. What am I going to do? So I would join her morning calls, and just the way that she would pray over you, I could get off the call and be like, I could do this. I'm good. So I'm excited. She is going to join us very soon, and it's going to be a good conversation. I can't wait for it. I hope that you can't wait for it. And it's going to be a good time. So that's a short little overview of who is joining us very, very soon. Let's do our body scan, because just because it's the weekend doesn't mean we stop doing the check-ins with ourselves that we were doing during the week. The reason I'm doing these body scans here during these lives is twofold. One, y'all are holding me accountable. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because when I say I want to continue to be consistent in my own practice, sometimes I fall off. I'm a work in progress, you know? And so it's helpful because if I'm going to do it, right? Like it's in the run of show. It is a part of the plan, right? And so it holds me accountable because I'm incorporating it in that. And I want to support you all as well because we need to check in with ourselves more. So, let's go ahead and start this body scan. And today we're going to do it a little differently because it's the weekend. I want to switch it up. You too can switch up the way that you check in with your body, the way that you stretch and expand. And so I'm going to stand. And I hope that you all will be able to hear me as well. Also, another Worthy Being shirt, because like I mentioned, I think it was day 2. Worthy Beings is one of those companies that the apparel is amazing, lasts forever. You should check them out. Another Black-owned group. I will also put their information in the portal. But we're going to stand. And since we are talking about womb activation, today we're just going to place our hands right over our womb. And if you're standing with me, then feet firmly planted on the ground is perfect because we're just going to pull up that energy. If you can't stand and you're sitting, you're like, I don't feel like standing, I'm trying to sit or lay, that's fine too. You can still do what we've been doing all week with your palms face down for grounding, face up for receiving energy, one down, one up for a little bit of a mix. And if you're driving and just listening to this, don't do none of that. Just take note of the exercise and come back to it later, because you're not going to be blaming me for any accidents. All right, so we're standing and our hands over our womb. And today, what we're doing is a 4-dimensional stretch. And so instead of the body scan from the crown up, we're going to start this way, right? So you're going to scan across from one side to the other. I want you to stretch your shoulders back, do a little bit of a stretch to one side, the other, and take note of if there's any tightness that you're feeling, any uncomfortable twinges. We just want to take note of it. And if you feel like it, you can stretch your arms out so you could reach from one side to the other, as if you're trying to get your arms to touch each side of the room. Continue to check in with yourself and how does that feel? And from here, we're going to stretch up and down, right? So up through your crown as if someone was pulling a string to pull you up, and down. You want to elongate your legs and firmly plant into the ground. And when you're ready, you'll take your hands, place them back over your womb or your heart. I'll do one of both. And you're going to ask the same question that you asked yesterday of what is it that I need in this moment? Because your answer may be different from last night. What is it that I need in this moment? What is it that I need over this next 2 days? How can I settle into more rest, more rejuvenation? How can I honor you? You're asking this to your body. And just stay here in this moment as long as it feels right, until you can hear the answer. And you don't need to force it. If the answer does not come, then you can lovingly say thank you to your body for the week and leave the door open for your body to answer you over the next day or so. From here, you want to take a deep breath in and breathe out. And that's your body scan for this Good Saturday. It's just a moment in time, right, to check in. If nothing else, what it signals to your body is that you're invested, that you value it, that you actively want to make the commitment to loving it, to providing more sweetness. If anything came up with you and you'd like to share, I'd love to hear in the chat 1 or 2 things, if anything came up. If you're not ready to share that, and that's okay too, share something you're excited about doing this weekend that will pour back into yourself. Mine is going to be napping, because I love me a good nap. I'm going to curl right up on this couch later when we're done today and take me a good nap. And that's what it's going to be. So I hope that that was helpful. Or if not, I hope that it gave you an idea of ways that you can continue to check in with your body, or it sparked the motivation to start checking in with your body more. Because, like we talked about yesterday and a few times over these last few days, is that your body always tells you what's going on. There are always messages. We just have to be open to hearing them, just like we have to be open to the sweetness that is available to us. So take this little time to continue your check-in, replenish your drinks, go to the bathroom, grab a snack. I'm going to grab a snack, and we will be back shortly with Thema. And we'll dive into our conversation. Yes, Kamaria. Ooh, please tell me about this herbalism course. I love a good herbalism course. I love learning more and more about herbs and concoctions. It's a key component of ritualing. So tell me more. I'll see you all back in about 10 minutes, and we'll dive into our conversation. I'm going to play some holiday music, I think. No, actually, Apple has suggested this new playlist called Feeling Myself. I have no idea what's on it, so don't judge me. But it says that it's compiled for me based on all of the things we have been playing over the last few days. So let's play that. I like to be surprised. We'll see what happens. And I'll see you in about 10 minutes.
Bet I come up in conversations face to face. That girl don't even know my name. Yeah, I might just pixel start to wait for. How many times? How many times before they learn they ever learn? But you wouldn't be the first. Said I wouldn't till I did it. Till I did it to him worse. Don't make me reach up in his purse. Dirty work, did it hurt? Please sir, seize her. Kill him, these curves in his body. No wonder they haven't thought me. I might get wild every once in a while. All depends on the time of the night. Ain't nothing wrong if I had a good time. Ain't nothing wrong if you made it out fine. How far? How far? How far? How gone? How far can she? How long? How long can she? Oh, fuck it. If I do it to you, can you handle it? If I move to it, don't be scared of it. Talking Tai Chi, rub your hands on it. Body language, Mandarin. If I do it to you, can you handle it? Yeah. If I move to it, don't be scared of it. It's dangerous when I'm on your mind. It's painless, baby, I don't fight. I would take it back, don't think I haven't tried. After all is said and done, I still ain't right. You should save yourself while you still have the chance. Oh, but you gon' keep running right back. If I do it to you, can you handle it? If I move to it, don't be scared of it. Talking Tai Chi, rub your hands on it. Body language, Mandarin. If I do it to you, can you handle it? Yeah. If I move to it, don't be scared of it. It's dangerous when I'm on your mind. It's painless, baby, I don't fight. How far? How far? How far? How gone? How gone? Let's see how long can she run? How far? How long can she run? If I do it, take can you handle it? If I move to it, don't be scared of it. Talking tight, rub your hands on it. Body language, Mandarin. If I do it, take can you handle it? Yeah. If I move to it, don't be scared of it. It's dangerous when I'm on your mind. It's painless, baby, I don't run. I've been spending money like I'm ballin', baby. You don't spend no money on me, but you on me, baby. That is vintage on my body, yeah, it costs like 80 bills, cheap thrills in the hills, hidden hills, get it? Feel like you was about me, you know I'm elated. How you worry about me, you don't call me baby. Wasn't fucking with me, now you on me lately. This that shit that I be talking about. This that bitch that you was talking about. Tell that bitch get out the session. But there's something about you. You know I think about it. You know I think about it. You know I think about it. I keep thinking about it. Thinking about it. We talk about it, be about it, be about it. So let me speak, I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. Cause when I catch you, look at me, it makes me feel sexy. And I think about it every night and day. Yeah, can I get you out my brain? So I just wanted to know if we could make this real. I'm tired of dreaming about it. If it won't come true, whoa, no cat, thinking late in your life, trying to bite my tongue on my words. Guess it's slow for all that. Tired of thinking what I might lose if I always make that. Cause boo, you give me fever like I've never had. Crazy. Yeah, feeling. I wanna get down in a cut with you. I wanna get down. I wanna get down with you. No, you ain't never had nothing like this. No, you ain't never had nothing. No, you ain't never had nothing. Yo, somebody tell this please. Just had to get that off my chest. Whoops.
Next up on Laser Network, the horror games at the end. What will they come up with next? I thought I hung up.
best you can bear. You stood right beside me, yeah, and I won't forget. And I really love you. You should know. I wanna make sure I'm right, girl, before I let go. We've had a good time. That's not to say no. We've hurting each other. Girl, it's a shame. I won't be foolish, no. I wanna know. I wanna make sure I'm right, girl, before I let go. Yeah. You know I think the sun rises and shines on you. You know there's nothing I would not do. Oh no, before I let you go. Never let you go before I know. We were so close. Our love was strong. I can't understand it, no. Where did we go wrong? I won't be hasty, girl. I've got to know. I gotta make sure I'm right before I let go. I can't let you go. I can't let you go. All I know. Well, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I wanna know before I let you go. I gotta know my soul.
Hey y'all, we're back. Two things I learned over the break. One, the playlist Feeling Myself by curated by Apple. Not for me. I was like, whoa, what is this? So, lesson. Don't randomly try a new playlist when you're live. because Instagram was like, hey, something is wrong. But you know what never fails? A playlist that my sister has created. That was from her Thanksgiving playlist. And I'm just so proud of her because that's some good music. Anyway, welcome back. I hope that you took a time to stretch, pause, look away from the screen, grab you a drink. We're now on to my second cup of coconut water. And I'm snacking. I'm down to like the very end. But I want to share this because it was so good. And I have perfected this over uh, the time. If you're a granola girl, or if you like granola, and you've been buying those $12 bags, stop because it's so easy to make your own and it's so much healthier. And a big barrel of oats is like $3. Anyway, if you want the recipe, let me know in the circle because it's easier than you think and it's delicious. And I have been, as you can see, this was filled to the brim and now that's all that's left. Anyway, welcome back to 12 Days of Sweetness. We are on day 5. And if you're just now joining us and you're like, I don't know what this 12 Days of Sweetness is, why am I just now hearing it? I don't know. That means that you are not following any of the 15 glorious luxury curators. You're not following our pages, YouTube channel, none of that. Because we have been talking about this quite a lot before it even started. And so these last 4 days, now going into 5 days, is really all about us celebrating Black women. The 15 of us have come together and said, we want to lovingly curate something in a community for Black women to celebrate all of who they are, especially after a really trying year for many of us. We want to show the world that we can be loving, we are thriving. I don't want to say resilient because they always love to attach that to us. And this is not about being resilient and, pushing through. This is about us being who we are and also putting the boundaries in place to say, I'm not doing that. So over these full 12 days, we have come to you every day live and in our private circle community, which is free to join, by the way. So if you have not joined yet, I don't know why you're waiting. That is where you get access to all of the classes, the recordings. These women, y'all, these women have taken time out of their busy lives to curate lessons specifically for you. I'm talking from 4 minutes all the way up to 45 minutes long. You have access to that. In addition, a marketplace that has a plethora of offerings from experiences to coaching programs to journals to books. It's all there for you. You see the thing going across the bottom of the screen or the top of your screen? That's how you join. So come join us. Without further ado, before we got off and took our little break, I told you a little story about our next curator. How her and I go back quite a far way. I'm going to bring her to the stage because I'm excited every time I'm on a call with her, whether it is a call like this or we're just talking to talk, it's a good time. And I'm always left feeling full and affirmed and really, really grateful that somehow, some way, back in 20-something, she decided to be my friend. And so, yes, this is what happens when community comes together like this. Sisterhood is thriving. Let me introduce you all. The wonderful, amazing Thema Azize Serwa.
You better go ahead and say my name like that. I love that. Thema, Azize, Serwa. Hey, fam. I hope you're feeling sweet. I hope you're feeling vibrant. I hope you know that you are love and you don't have to be on a quest on it. I'm here. I'm present.
I love that. How you feeling on this good Saturday?
Vibrant. You know, Zah has a birthday party this afternoon, so that means I get to just sit back and let her have her kid time and play. And this is just the kind of season to be reflective and calm and chill, you know? So I feel great. How you doing?
I'm doing really good. I said earlier this week that I wanted to find some new words that mean good, but bigger than that because
It's just not enough.
yeah, it's not enough. I'm past feeling full. Like
Mm-hmm.
I have already bursted at the seam, right? The seam is like coming through. And I just am just washed over with like just gratitude and joy and happiness. And yeah, I don't even know how to describe the feeling that I feel. I've been saying to people like I'm really giddy right now, like a kid on Christmas morning
I
or
love that.
the night before a field trip, right? Like that is me right now. And you would know this, but many of them don't know that, last year I'm grateful that 2025 has been a little slow and quiet for me because last year was just so heavy. And so to feel what I'm feeling right now is relief and joy. And I feel honored. This morning I did a little like calling in ritual where, it's very simple. It's, you stand in the mirror and you recite the Psalms 23rd prayer. And afterwards, you put your hands in cold water as if you're washing them.
Mm-hmm.
And you wait to hear what the ancestors say to you. And whatever you hear, you say it out loud. What I heard this morning was, you're ready.
This is how you want to start the conversation? This is what we're doing? Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
You're ready. Everybody listening live or catching the replay, please put that in the comments. I'm ready. Just claim that, vibrate that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 That's
So
beautiful.
I'm grateful and I'm happy that you're here.
So, first off, can we talk about how incredible this experience is? I have been listening to the other facilitators in this experience, and you must be in a very vibrant space to facilitate this and bring us all together. That means you're in an overflow for sure. And so I just love that you are clear enough to usher in sweetness.
Yeah. The clarity though didn't happen until a few days before December 9th, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that I wanted to have something because I'm always in my mind and like dreaming up what I want it to feel like to be in community, right? Like that's always been a thing. But right before we started, it was like a flash of clarity for this, for the business.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like when I try to describe to people like what intuition looks like for me, right? It's always a flash, a scene or a picture.
Okay. It's visual.
Yeah, it's very visual.
Mm-hmm.
And, I was sitting at my altar and, we was having our regular morning coffee, lit some candles, and it was just a flash. And it was of three women holding hands. And there was, it was more of their silhouette. This bright light behind them. What I imagine it was my mom, because we are coming up on a year. Right. So I imagine that it was my mom in the middle and the two women on the side must have been my grandmothers. But it was like wham.
You know what I love about this? I've been saying to my sisters that it's time for the council of wise women to emerge.
Mm.
And I've also been saying to them, we are those women.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that mantle has been passed. I'm not surprised that you saw your matriarchs, right? Like literally walking with you for everybody listening, if you think you're going to be able in this upcoming season, if you're going to be able to receive all of your blessings without the responsibility of sharing blessings and being a blessing, then you ain't get the memo about 2026. It's the year of the horse.
Mhm.
So, to be very clear, we need to all inspire and aspire to be what we're looking for from each other.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. That's real. I think sometimes we think of it or we look at it in this way of like, it has to be just mine, right? Or like, how can I ask for the support or the love or the celebration from others around me? Like, it should be, this is my piece of it. But to be in community, right? Like healthy community, I would imagine.
Yes, because
Like,
it's
yeah, it's not all healthy. But the reason that it's not is because there's not that understanding of the shared blessing.
well, most people who are deeply searching for community, tribe, and camaraderie, it's usually driven from an internal void.
Mm-hmm.
And unless you've done the necessary work to heal
Mm-hmm.
and be more whole, then you trauma bond. You bond over your woundedness. You bond over where it still hurts. And oh my God, this person gets me because they've gone through what I've gone through. But baby, let me give you a shortcut. Because I've been through this, and because you in my group and you stay connected. I have gone through this cycle and pattern, particularly in sisterhood for years now. Anne Runkle, who teaches on CPTSD on her YouTube channel, The Crappy Childhood Fairy. I love her work around it. She says people who have complex post-traumatic stress disorder, you've had a lot of trauma repeatedly in your life, put an exclamation mark in the comments if it applies to you. We tend to have slow judgment and we pick the wrong people and assign them support positions in our lives. And then we experience patterns of chronic disappointment because those interactions begin to make you feel like I'm too heavy for people. Nobody has the capacity to hold me the way I hold them. And you loop in that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then don't step into the fraudulent marketplace of sisterhood communities and be invoiced for it. So you're paying to loop in that. Like, it's a shame. Oh, have we started yet? Give me the green light so I can.
Let's go. Okay, let's go.
I got time today. I got time. So honestly, it's about clarity.
Mm-hmm.
And it really is about doing the work to heal. Most people in their entire lifespan have not had the capacity to focus on themselves unapologetically.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And if your whole sense of worth and value is based upon what you can do for other people and what they can do for you, then you're losing pieces of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You have an incomplete picture.
Yeah.
And my favorite quote from Reverend Ike is, "Who needs a devil when you have the concept of yourself that you hold?"
Mm-hmm.
You'll ruin your own life. You don't need nobody to burn nothing against you, put you in a jar, or dump you off in a gravesite. You will ruin your own momentum, your relationships, because of not being able to see yourself correctly. But when you get successfully surrounded and you find your people, and you are those people that you're looking for, you begin to live with an advantage. You get to resource people and use people in a way that feels nourishing and vibrant.
Yeah.
Or as one of my sisters said to me last week, she said, "I have mastered the art of walking with people without having to carry them."
Mm.
You could throw something. I heard it. I heard it from your belly. You could.
I wish I still had more left in this jar, so this could be my.
Yeah. Because can we be honest or no? Is this not the honest?
This is the place for that.
Can we keep it 100? We all have had an experience on some level, whether it's in your personal life or your professional life, where you knew you was being too much.
Mhm.
You knew that your energy was so dysregulated, your narrative, your focus on your pain. You knew you were functioning in your trauma brain. And when you are around people who do the same, they hold space for that.
Ooh.
We're gonna have this conversation today, unless you catch the replay tomorrow. But just stay with me. we feed off of that. You feed off of my depression. I feed off of your depression, and we call it bonding
Mhm.
and understanding each other. And I can ghost you and not call you for 6 months and then call you like we still close. And everybody puts a meme up that says, see, I love relationships where people ghost me and we pick it back up like nothing's wrong. Oh, no, we have a real issue with our social skill set right now. And I'm concerned about how we handle each other. But whole people bring accountability. Whole, healthy people love you enough that they'll place a demand for you to use your words. They'll place a demand for you to be present and accounted for because we made an agreement to be in a sacred exchange in relationship and friendship or love exchange. So, no, I'm not going to tolerate the remnants of a trauma that happened over 40 years ago in your life that you refuse to make irrelevant to how you show up today.
Listen, who got you riled up today?
No, but I'm calm.
I mean riled up in a good way.
Good. I mean, this is even kill. Now, riled up me would be cussing, but right now I'm just chilling. I'm just with my fam because there's a difference between the experience of sweetness and the infatuation with it.
Mm-hmm.
When you're infatuated with the sweet life, you love the sparkle, the bling of sweetness, the honey, the drip, but don't even have the emotional capacity, discipline, and bandwidth to embody it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's one thing to be so hungry and thirsty for sweetness, but everything about how you think, the choices you make, and how you show up in life is bitter. It's time for us to be so honest that we have no choice but to heal. Because you can't heal what's not true. And you can't change what you're not aware of. And we got to stop using events, relationships, and all of these self-care habits to give the facade of a healing and the facade of having real power, but behind closed doors, it's not traceable and it's not sustainable. And we got to get off of the roller coaster of it, right? Like, let's have some steady, stable power
Yeah.
and sweetness.
Ooh.
Let's let our default emotion be joy, and let's teach our bodies what to feel. And let's be so invested in that that we not only create boundaries to protect our peace and our joy, we are willing to enforce them, because a boundary holds no value if it's not enforced.
How, for someone who's watching this, right? And it's like, because I'm seeing it in the thing, right? Like, I love her work. She drops so many gems. They love this. I'm ready.
I'm just talking to my people. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all.
But what would you offer to a woman who is like, yes, I'm ready, but where do I begin?
Outside your comfort zone.
Come on.
So, how many of you put the number 8 in the comments if you've heard this phrase before? How many of you have heard the phrase, if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, you're going to go insane? Put the number 8 in the comments.
Let me put the number 8 in the comments.
Get the number 8 in there.
Okay. Let me put it in there.
Right.
It's real.
Rakita knows this about me, and anybody listening who's familiar with my Ashe, you know this about me. I'm surgical. My anointing, my gift from my ancestors is to go to the back of the closet and start sweeping
Mhm.
and saying, "Oh, this is why your relationships keep failing, boo, because this is what's hiding in the corner over here. Oh, that's why you ain't got no friends. Because you ain't see that cobweb underneath the bed over there, right?
Mhm.
Like, we can't own and demonstrate our power without doing the uncomfortable things. And there's somebody listening who you've been secretly, I don't know who it is, you've been secretly tucking away your resentment and your frustration and your deep sadness about your life. You've been wrestling with what is all of the effort worth if I'm not getting and seeing the fruit of my effort. And it's been heavy for you. And you've been trying to reconcile your brain and your heart and make them cooperate so that you could actually enjoy life. And sometimes you feel shame about it because you're like, well, there's people going through things worse than what I'm going through. So why do I have this feeling? Somebody set you up to believe that just because you're good, just because you're powerful, just because you're righteous, that would then make you exempt from
Right.
hardship and adversity. I'm talking directly to you, whoever you are. I want you to know that your definition of success, your definition of achievement, your definition of life has to change if you gonna make it.
Mhm.
You gotta look at adversity. This is a definition that I created after conquering cancer. My definition of adversity became the opportunity to practice my power.
Mm.
I mean, Rakita, honestly, this is Earth. It's ghetto. It's the planet of polarity. Would we even know our power if we didn't have moments to be weak? Would we even know the value of the rainbow without the storm that precedes it? Will we understand the value of being up and stuck if we weren't down and ran over? Yeah,
Yep.
like
Yeah.
our expectations can keep us from stepping outside of our comfort zone. You pedestalize your comfort because you think it's going to give you an advantage, and it's not. It's not. The most powerful people in world's history did the most uncomfortable things.
Yeah. That's real. As you're saying this, right? Like I'm thinking about this last year because towards the end of 2024, I remember thinking I have to do something different.
Yes.
And I've thought that before, but when I said it this time, I felt it in my entire body. And like 2 days later, my back went out.
You sure that's the reason it went out? Like, this is not that
This time,
conversation.
listen, this is not that kind of conversation, but this time that was why.
But when you
Because
ready to hear that one, tag me in there too.
it has gone out for other reasons. I just had this conversation yesterday about that, right? Like, I wish, but and I was just standing washing dishes, and it was like, and then I was out for a week and a half.
Girl, that back don't lie.
Mm-mm. It
Because
don't
you know
lie.
the back is the part of the body that stores resistance, frustration, trauma, depending
Yep.
on if it's your upper or lower back, right? Like, and usually the back goes out when the knees have been compromised too long because the knees role in the body is to bear the weight.
Yep.
And metaphysically, the knees represent your ability to adapt well.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly, Meg the Stallion's got great adaptability.
Yeah. Okay. Because them knees.
No, you know who knees I want?
Huh.
Sister Mathina. I want Mathina's niece. And she
But
could be
girl.
for telling her business. I want Mathina's knees. I pray it's on my vision board. I said, let me get this picture of her off her page. Because crop her knees. I need them knees, guys. But all jokes aside, the body keeps score now. It
Yeah,
does tell you how you're living.
absolutely.
For the woman who's like, okay, Thema, you said I got to get out of my comfort zone. You live your life every day. You know what your routine is. Start switching it up. If you set some goals to eat better, drink enough water, systemize everything.
Mhm.
I know wild and free women don't really like to hear that because we just give me a full moon, some trees I can run through naked, I'll be happy. Like we're wild, we're free, but the reality is people who embody the most power have really consistent routines.
Mhm.
They do.
Yeah.
They're not winging it with their time. They're not winging it with their launches. They live by their calendars. They're structured and disciplined. And when their emotions start dysregulating, they have processes and protocols and procedures for how they manage themselves, not
Mhm.
just their life. And if you need your life to change, you got to go first because your life is the reflection of your thoughts, your choices, and your actions.
Yeah.
So pick a category and start practicing. You can change your life one key decision at a time. Just wake up and do something different. Trick the brain. Joe Dispenza talks about this. Trick your brain. Stop doing the same thing every day, expecting different results, and then wondering why you feel crazy. It's because of your routine. You are bored with your own life. I just set somebody free with that confession. You put your hand up if it's you. You're bored with your own life. Imagine having to live it.
Every day.
Right?
All day. Yeah. That's real though about the systems. Honestly, the 12 days of sweetness is a beautiful example of that. Because
Yes.
you're right. Listen, I can't disorganization hate to see me coming. I'll be like, let's just it's gonna work out. Let's do all this.
Yeah.
But this year I said I want to be more intentional
Mm-hmm.
about myself. So I got a whole new self-care team. And when I say self-care team, I'm talking about new therapists,
Mm-hmm.
physical therapists, acupuncturists, herbalists,
Mm-hmm.
all of that, right? And then it was like, okay, I also need to put in better systems in my business.
Yes.
We going into two,
888 code,
yeah,
I love that. Uh-huh.
because if we're going into 10 years, we need to be acting like we 10 years old.
10 is the number of mastering a thing.
Well, listen,
So it's mastery season.
absolutely, and
Mhm.
I'm ready. And this was a beautiful beginning. Now there were like a few hiccups here and there, but
Mhm.
so minimal that I think it was maybe not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, I was just telling one of the curators. I said, "Today I had a nap.
Good
I
for
didn't even
you.
have to worry about everything was set up already here. Like all I had to do was come to the computer at 6 o'clock
Mm-hmm.
and be like, "Hi y'all, welcome to the 12 days of sweetness." That was
Structure.
because of the systems, the structure.
Could you imagine? Let's just use the biblical account of creation for a second. Could you imagine if Genesis 1 was just God tossing everything everywhere?
Hmm.
Now, at the beginning, it says there was the void. Now, you and I, as daughters of wisdom, know that that's the womb, that's the cosmic womb,
Mhm.
right? And that the Spirit of the Holy Father moved upon this void. And then out of the movement between the Holy Father and the Holy Mother came order.
Mm.
A firmament to hold the sky up, boundaries to hold the sea where it belongs. Now that we got some structure, let's beautify it. Let's
Mm.
put some drizzle and sweet in it. Baby, what you think about a mountain? Oh, baby, I like big things. Okay, let me go ahead and put this mountain here. Oh, baby, what you think? Well, how many different types of birds you like? I don't even know, but okay, let me just get what kind of you smell that? Is that a rose, baby? You made that for me. And every day they confirmed and witnessed their joy and said, oh, this is good.
Mhm.
Then it got so sweet, they said, you think we can make ourselves?
Mm.
You think I could duplicate me and you could duplicate you? And in Genesis 1:27 says, let us make male and female in our image. And it's good. And then they said, oh, we put in a lot of work, baby. You was really blowing this back. I mean, I don't know if the text says that, but it was like this Tama's version. Y'all just want to rock with it. One day I'll have my own translation and y'all can deal with it. So they rested. They sealed up all of that energy. And you can't, some of you are leaking energy right now because you lack structure and discipline.
Mhm.
So it's easy for your world to shake and everything fall because you haven't given a firmament to your life. You haven't set boundaries around your waters. You haven't really learned that planting a tree and making sure its roots are healthy are two different skill sets. Anybody can go plant a tree, but you got to have a certain skill set to know what to do with the roots of the tree.
Yep, absolutely.
The same way you need a certain skill set to know what to do with the fruit of the tree. So some of us just don't know what we don't know because we've created lifestyles of being busy versus being aligned.
Mm. First of all, I'd like that version of the book sent to me.
You want the Thema
I do.
translation?
I do. I would love that. I would read that thing
Don't
cover
wait.
to cover.
Wait till I get the Song of Solomon, baby. What?
I'm ready. Okay. Give me, because if I had that one growing up,
You would have read it.
I would have read it. You know, I might be a little different. I don't be who I am, but just a little. Just saying.
I'll think about it. Girl, I got so much on my list. I don't know, but I'll think about it. Might actually do that for y'all. I think y'all would enjoy it.
Yeah, listen, bestseller. Okay.
I receive it.
Yeah.
That's it.
What does being rooted look like for you?
Finally learning how to give myself the stability that my mother and father could not give me. Because I've been looking for that my whole life. So for me personally, being rooted is being able to give that to myself, because my mantra when it comes to my inner child is I am your mother now. I am your father now. If there's anything you need, I'm on it. I'm working on it. I'm getting it to you. But that is hard work because I'm dealing with decades of subconscious programming around my worth and value and waiting to receive the validation outside of me. So I've had to put in so much work to learn how to validate myself and produce what I need in my life to feel like I can just sit back and relax. For me, it's a lot of money. I love money. I love, ooh, baby, if I could look like Lil
Say
Kim.
that again.
Like Lil Kim said in one of her songs, she said, I'm married to the money. I'm a good wife. That's how I feel about money. Okay.
Absolutely.
Like this. So when I have fluctuations with it and when it's not flowing with ease in my life, it's very destabilizing for me. And what helped me with that is seeing myself as money. I am a currency. I am. And being able to monetize my life, not being afraid to share how I actually am living with the world in this Google era. And then really just relaxing and taking some of the pressure off of trying to be so much so fast. So 2025 was my year of learning sacred pace. Because I'm a mover and a shaker. I'll get up and flip my life overnight. I'll move all obstacles out the way. Like I'm a bulldozer. I'm a force. I am the daughter of Shekmet. I move things. But then I also had to learn how to be strategically, intentionally bored. I had to learn how to not be busy all the time. I had to learn sacred pace because I be doing the most. I be doing so much. It's been like that my whole life. It's been like that my whole life. In college, 1 degree wasn't enough. You had to be a double major with a minor, working 3 jobs, traveling, singing, preaching. Like, why you couldn't just go to school? Why?
Because that's not who you are.
Yeah, but there's a cost to being in the extreme on anything, even the good things. So when I say my past is behind me, it can touch me now. I don't want any of my past failures or my past successes. I don't want anything from my past. I want all things new. Put that in the comments if you can resonate with that. I want all things new. And so I'm willing to shed and release everything that I know I am just for the new knowledge.
I love that. 2026 is going to be a very amazing and powerful year. And I know that people have heard this time and time again, but this is really um that kind of year.
It is.
If y'all not in the circle, then you missing out because Thema has graciously offered her 2026 forecast.
I offered it to y'all first too. Because
First.
I like y'all. Y'all the crew.
See?
Y'all the family.
So I'm not gonna give it away because if you're not in the circle and you haven't completed your profile, well then you're missing out on this. But what I do want to ask you is what happened or what like I'm gonna call it a flash because that's what I
That's what you do.
yeah. What flash was like, this is what I need to talk about. This is what I know to be true. And this is why I want folks to hear this. They need to know this.
Mm-hmm. You really are exactly who God said you are.
Mm.
The only reason we're here on earth is for two reasons: to know the truth about who we are and to embody that truth. And if you can get clear on your definition of yourself, everything else about life will line up and bow to that clarity.
Mm-hmm.
You really are who God says you are. And the best way to find out who God is saying you are is to spend more quality time listening to what's running through your mind and body.
Mm.
Listen. Listen to how you talk about yourself. Listen to what you say you can and cannot do. Listen to how you introduce yourself to new people who are trying to get to know you. What narrative you present about yourself. Whatever story you are telling, you have to live. That's how powerful you are.
Mm. That was beautiful.
So I hope that sweetens your life. To know that the power is in your hands the whole time, that no matter what experiences you've gone through, you're more than what you've experienced, you're more than what happened to you, and that you get to wake up tomorrow and decide, I'm that person.
Mm-hmm.
Every day, I'll say this to just seal that up. Every day, I make the decision to empty out. I don't wait till I'm old and gray to say, now it's time to empty. I'm getting old and time is passing. No. Every 24 hours is mine. And I teach my daughter the day is not happening to you. If you woke up today, you're happening to the day. So tell me what kind of day you're getting ready to have. Tell me what part of God you're going to present today. Are you the God of rage today? Are you the God of sweetness today? Are you the God of money today? You get to choose if you live your life thinking there is a higher power in your life that is dictating everything. You know, people blaming the government. They blame, listen, your body obeys you. Your life obeys you. You are the greatest, strongest frequency in your life right now. So, what are you vibrating?
Mm.
What are you commanding? Everybody in the world knows your God but you. Another favorite Reverend Ike quote. That's why when you walk through the forest, the squirrels and everything be like, uh-oh, what's coming? What's happening? Should we run? Should we stay? What is God Tamer getting ready to do? And God trusted the perfect idea of you in his and hers mind, that they birthed you here, and make sure that every day that breath is circulating and waking you up. You have significance. I hope hearing me say this allows you to fully accept the significance that you have. And every day that you wake up with that breath, you matter. So choose that day and empty out. And by the time you go to bed, be content with how you've lived your last 24 hours and decree yourself as that one, as the power source for your life. Everything else will begin to bow to that clarity. I promise you, I live it. I've seen it in real time. Everything is obeying your consciousness. So elevate it.
First of all, let me.
A good breath, Rakita. That was a really good. I felt that go all the way through your diaphragm.
Because before you joined us, I said, listen, every time I talk to you, I feel so poured into.
Mm,
And it's not even like intention, right? Like it's not like, oh, I'm going to do this thing, right? It just happens.
yeah.
And if y'all didn't get nothing, I received.
Like I got everything I need.
I got mine. So
Put in the comments if you got something that you need to say. I got it. Just put I got it. I got it. Help the algorithm because I want every person in the world to hear the conversation about the sweetness of life. I think 2025 kicked ass and took names. It was a very intense year. It didn't just challenge our personal identity, it challenged our collective identity and our collective values. And everything that used to feel safe and familiar got shook this year. It was the year of the snake. You got to shed that skin that you so comfortable wearing.
that was good.
The year of the horse is loading. If you're not in the circle, you're gonna miss the forecast. I get I get all of my prophetic downloads this time of year between the fall and winter. And I always love to release and share. Like, this is what's coming. Are you ready? What do you need? What kind of support do you need to get ready? And so those of you who are in the circle, you will get a gift from me with in addition to the forecast, a resource on affirmations, tools, rituals you can do for 2026 in the way it's uploading, okay?
Listen, you heard it here. I don't know what some of y'all waiting for. Okay. Some of y'all just all you have to do is go into your inbox in promotions or spam or something. Because apparently some of their access links have been going to updates or different categories. You
Yeah.
will miss I will hit the resend invitation. I do it every other day so y'all can see it. Because you don't get the access until you complete your profile. But when you do, look what is available to you.
Yeah, there's some tools. Because I don't like just talking about stuff and people, because you can hoard information. So I like to combine the depth of what I talk about with like real applicable tools so that you can get straight into the embodiment of the information. What's the point of having all this knowledge if you're not using it and it's not working for your life? Like, what's the point? So my prayer is that when people encounter my words, my teachings, my energy, it activates them. A yes is a big commitment. Don't minimize the value of your yeses by your inconsistencies and lack of discipline and order, because then your yeses don't mean nothing over time. Make your yeses count. When you make a commitment to something that's feeding your soul and your spirit, be present. Like what could be more important than you right now with all the hell you've gone through this year?
Ooh.
What could be more important?
I can't think of a thing, honestly.
And sometimes people hear that and they feel like it's selfish because they're so used to depleting themselves and they've been living in a chronic state of poked holes in their aura for so long that they're used to leaking energy. But there's a joy, an unspeakable joy that comes when your self-care starts with you. When your care, your nurturing, your love, your pouring starts with you. It actually makes you a better asset to the world. Martyrs are short-lived here on earth. Nobody needs you on a cross, and nobody needs you so depleted and exhausted that you can't stay here and stay present in your power. No. We need the whole you to come. We want to meet in 2026 the version of you that is so complete, so resolved, so stable, so well nourished that you no longer have to explain exhaustion from the work.
Mm.
Oh my God. Are we not tired of that yet?
I feel like I'm the auntie at church in the front row, like, this whole conversation, I've been doing this.
You just rocking. The only thing you missing is your half and half. That's it.
Okay.
No, seriously. Let's reckon with the ways we've deceived ourselves before the year is out, so that we can make room for the better narrative, the better truth, the better identity. Be willing. I know it sounds crazy, but be willing to leave behind the identity you've created up until this point. Because what do you really need from everything you've already created? Aren't you ready for new? I saw y'all putting new in the comments. Like, that's a real thing. That's a decision. And healing starts with a decision. So once you decide, I want new things, you're simultaneously deciding all the old things can go. So when you get off this live and your friendships start unraveling, or that relationship no longer, you can't look at, don't be mad at me and Rakita. You decided.
Listen, I should have had them sign liability forms. Okay.
Don't blame us. Don't blame us because you want some sweetness, but your life been sour. So we got to address that. You know what I'm saying? We got to get the sour out. It spoil you. You don't smell that?
I don't want that.
Yeah. You don't put fresh honey. You don't put new wine in old wineskins, right? Like, that's just not good wisdom. That's just not a good decision. So all them affirmations, vision boards, all the things you've been doing to rev up for 2026, be ready to shed simultaneously. Because some of the stuff you putting on that board ain't gonna make it if you leave this unresolved.
Yeah.
Resolve it. Shed.
Resolve it. And with that, you ready to play a little game?
Let's play. You know I love to play.
These are your rapid fire questions.
Okay, let's go.
I was saying that I told Cha this last night that, I just drop everything into my good assistant, Chakisha, and she
I like her.
creates things. But what's funny is I gave her all your stuff and she only gave me 3 questions for you.
She know me. She said, we're going to give her 10 or 15.
Yes.
Thema what had the people here for 5 hours with 10 to 15 questions.
She said 3. These are the 3 she came up with.
I love it. I want to hear it.
What grounds you when life feels full?
My tribe, the love of my sisters.
What's one practice you return to again and again?
Humping somebody's some.
Yeah.
Yup. Because Susan Weed said, women who have a minimum of 7 climaxes every week live long and prosper, and I shall not die. I shall live. And you best believe when I finish this live, I'm going right back to it. So
I hope there's no restrictions on my YouTube.
Oh man.
It's fine.
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna get that. That email is like, your video has been blocked in some countries.
It's gonna be fine. We're gonna just send the vibration. It's gonna be okay.
Oh, last question. What does nourishment feel like in your body?
Stillness. When the things to do list is clear, I feel very nourished. It's like, I was able to get through all of the commitments I made. I felt good.
I love that. This is not on Chakisha's list, but it's not a question. I want to say something to you because, one, I love you.
I love you too. We go way back. Like,
I was telling them.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But I want to tell you this, one, because it was a flash. I was like, I need to tell her. And I think it's important because I think sometimes we are so deep in our business
Mm-hmm.
and moving through the world that sometimes we miss the stories of how we've touched and changed people.
That's good.
So I'm going to try to say this to you without crying.
Oh God, I ain't bring no tissue. Okay. All right.
Um, I said before you came to the stage how, and I said it through this conversation, how you have said things to me over the years that have just shifted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I'm not, and I don't mean that lightly. I mean really, um, had me moving, hip swaying differently, asking for the things that I want. This last year, when you came up those steps in my daddy's house with those 50 million steps, you remember it was all the
It was a lot of steps, but I needed the cardio. It was fine.
My wife had put together this thing and had friends come to be with me near the end of my mom transitioning. And Thema was one of those people that came up the steps and surprised me. And I remember the gratitude, and it's just like, it's almost like relief, right? Like the beautiful reminder that your community is here for you. And you said something that night that had stuck with me. You said how my mom was now passing on all of who she was and her energy to you so that you can continue through this life, right? And that was really hard for me to hear at the time because I wasn't ready to let her do that. But today, as we come into this anniversary, I feel that. And I remembered you saying that to me. And I'm just so grateful that you are one so clear about who you are and what you do when you are in a room. You absolutely change the room.
Wow.
So I just want to say thank you. And I'm so grateful to know you because I needed to hear that. So when I heard this morning that you ready, you were a part of that. You
Wow.
were part of that confirmation. So thank you.
It is such an honor. I remember younger you, how we used to walk past the hallways and just, I remember I would watch you and I would just be like, she always smiling. And I've always admired your strength, even though I didn't always understand the backstory behind it. You bring a lot of sweetness to this world, Rakita. Like, when I say I am grateful for this 12 days, I feel the same exact way about you. And there are things you've said to me that have changed the trajectory of my life. So I love you. I'm going to keep saying stuff to you. And I'm going to keep saying it to your face. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Thank you. I need it.
Because
Please.
the sisterhood is real. No, those words mean so much to me, and the timing of it. You know what I have been lifting behind the scenes as I wrap up this year. I'm going through a major healing, a major transformation in my life. I'm experiencing things I've never experienced before. And to still hold value and positive impact, I don't take that lightly at all. That's my daily prayer. God, no matter what state I'm in, I'm so radical with my self-acceptance. You can still use me. So wow. And your mom is so proud of you. I know you probably hear this and you feel it and you know this, but just in honor of celebrating her great rest, I just want to acknowledge that she is just so proud of you and how you even handled the change in the relationship and was able to surrender her so that her essence could be reused by you. And you haven't even seen yet. This is the warm up, girl. Please. There's so much more you haven't even seen yet. The dreams that will be fulfilled of your mother through your life. It's coming. It's loading. And I'm going to be right there with my popcorn. It's going to be the skinny girl pop, though. I'm going to be right there, like, wait for it. Told yup, check. Saw that one coming. Saw that coming. The doors. Your mother has ran ahead of you in the ethers and unlocked a bunch of doors that you were trying to open for yourself. Now that she's on the other side, she's like, I got the keys. Let me go open these doors for you. So just stay ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. And I'm grateful. Mirrors, right? Mirrors. We talked about this with Medina.
Sisterhood is an advantage. I don't know how women live without the right community. Like I could not. I would be dead. I would be done. I would be out of my mind if I didn't have the tribe that I have. I know it for a fact. I don't know how women do it. Because I can't. I can't live without y'all. Y'all mean too much to me.
Yeah.
So may God bless you all. We just had our mushy moment. I hope you felt
Yeah.
all mush. If I was in front of you, I would have said to you, come into the bosom.
Listen, I said that earlier too. I said I was blessed to lay upon the bosom. It is
This
healing.
bosom is a healer, baby. Come ye who are weary and need rest, and I, Thema, Azize.
I want to thank you again for joining us. Oh, we still have one more thing for you.
Oh, what?
You have to add to our 12 Days of Sweetness song.
You want me to drop some bars? Because you know at karaoke, I'm a rapper.
Yep. You are day 5. So we need your day 5. Let's see, what was yesterday's? Yesterday was we gotta listen. I'm gonna let Chakisha clean all of this up. Don't worry, Brown Jewel. We're gonna talk about the prize in a second. Can we wait? We didn't forget, I promise.
I love it. I love it.
Day 4 was patience, prayer, and persistence. And so it's on the 5th day of sweetness. We offer this to you.
On the 5th day of sweetness, we offer this to you. A twerk with very good knees.
Come on!
Yeah.
I love that.
I will it for you right now. Hands on your knees. I feel the anointing pouring in. Put your hands on your knees.
Your knees. Y'all can't see, but I'm rubbing these knees because they need it, okay? A twerk with very good knees. That was good.
It would be me.
That was good though.
I'm the wild child, unapologetically.
Look at you said, good knees, good knees. Yes.
Hey, put your hands up and just rub your knees. You felt that, if you received that.
The giveaway. Let's talk about.
Yeah, what they winning, what they get.
Before I get to the giveaway, listen, if you are inside the circle, the marketplace has all of the offerings. Thema has an amazing offering in there. You can get on the phone with her and talk about it. If you're trying to be in her realm for a year, self-development, healing, all the goodness, getting all that magic that you just saw, that pouring into that mushy moment is possible.
Yeah, I have a 1-year self-development program where you get to dedicate a year of your undivided attention on yourself. It's a 4-phase framework of healing. I'll make this quick. You release, you restore, you rise, and you radiate so you can be of high value to your community. And so if you know that you need a structured process to evolve yourself and really do some deep level healing work, then holla at your girl, thewombsauna.com. There's a free quiz on the homepage where you can see what healing phase you're in right now. Are you in the releasing phase, the restoring? Like, go find out and come talk to me, and let's see how we can get you acclimated for your 1 year.
Yeah, I love it. And now for the giveaway today. Today's giveaway is $100. If you are already in the Sweet Life Society, the founding members automatically get quarterly gift cards, Sweet Life gift cards, and they're usually like regular American Express cards, right? Like you can spend $100 however you want. We're not going to just give you this and be like, no, you got to spend it on this. You get this. But I thought, let's give one to one of our good people in the community. So today's gift card is the $100 Sweet Life gift card. we hope that you use it towards something sweet for yourself.
I love
For,
it.
for yourself, not for your child, not for your husband, not for your wife, not for a family. You can use it to pay a bill. That's your bill if you want to do that. But it
Mhm.
has to be for you.
I love that.
Tama, can you see the comments? Can you see
I
them?
see some of them. I don't have my glasses on.
I'm trying to figure out how
Let me see
to.
if I can make this screen bigger. Oh, okay, yeah.
All right. I would love for you to pick someone. There are some parameters around this.
Okay.
Kamaria, we love you, but you already won twice. So it can't be Kamaria.
Yeah, you wanted to share some of that winning energy.
And like Brown Jewel said, for y'all that don't know, Brown Jewel is my wife. Thank you. My boo is always supporting me wherever she is.
For real.
So
real.
it can't be
Real
her because she get my money all the time. So anyone else in here, and I'm going to check to see if you have made your profile in the circle, and then you will be the winner.
Okay. So let me see. Oh, this is so the pressure's on me. Okay. I can handle pressure. That's a different live too. So let's see.
And next year, I'm about to add you to a Sweet Life Society class to teach about late night after dark sweetness.
Yeah, but bring me in there. I'm here for that. I'm coming with a glass of wine and time. Who's Stacy Birch 6514?
Stacy Birch is inside of the circle. Congratulations, Stacy.
Stacy, I want you twerking right now. Right now.
Let's use them knees today on this good Saturday.
Congratulations. And I'm so happy you're in the circle and investing in community life. It makes a difference.
Yes. I will reach out to you so that we can get your information to send you your $100. It's a cute little brand because I'm all about the branding. Okay. It says Sweet Life on it.
Love that.
So we will send that to you. Congratulations again. Thank you, Thema, for joining us. I'm going to just run through some church announcements. You can slide on out. You can stay. It's totally up to you.
Love y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day. And Rakita, deep bow to you for putting this together. It is incredible. And I'm so proud of you. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Peace.
See ya. All right, y'all. Church announcements. Actually, I'm not going to call them church. I'm going to call them society announcements. Yes, let's do that. Society announcements. It is Saturday, so we're not going to hold you long. We are going to let you enjoy the rest of your weekend. We will be back here tomorrow at 12 with another really amazing luxury curator, Jamila White, intuitive life coach, retreat leader, Reiki master. She is amazing. I'll tell you the story tomorrow, how she changed my whole life by me just walking into the crystal shop that she used to work in years ago. Read me all the way down. Okay. She is joining us tomorrow. We are kicking off at noon. So I hope you come back and join us. Please subscribe to our new YouTube channel under the Holistry. It will be a growing ode to Black women over this next 12 months. Please join us there. If you have not joined us inside of the circle, there is still time. The circle will stay open until January 1st, where you will have access to all of the recordings, all of the marketplace offerings. It's in there and it's for you, Black women. Come get you some community. Come get you some sweetness. You will not regret it. That is all that I have for you on this good Saturday. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. And with that, have an amazing Saturday, y'all. See you tomorrow.